Well, it depends. And again, I've said before, is that the rules meeting really sets the pace for everything. A good rules meeting, the other two gentlemen I work with, we all agree, is crucial to one, because they respect you, because a lot of them have seen us over the years, the same referees, and they just really, and all of us kind of have the same, wherever we're reffing at, or so a lot of times if it's a big show, there's two of us, and we kind of joint do it. But the bottom line is that as officials, it's totally up to us. I can take a point off, or one of the other referees can take a point off at any time. For example, grabbing the cage. We tell people all the time that grabbing the cage, don't think that I'm gonna let you grab the cage once and not stop someone from taking you down and warn you that I'm gonna take a point off. We tell everybody, this is your warning for everything we talk about, all the fouls, hitting the back of the head, grabbing the cage, all that stuff. This is your warning, so don't think we're going to give you a warning. But with that being said, somebody gets taken up and thrown to the ground, and it's a natural reaction, like to reach for the fence, right? A lot of times, and it doesn't stop the flow of the fight. The guy still takes him down, and nothing happens, right? We're probably going to let that go and not say nothing. We might warn the guy, and we have before saying, don't grab the fence, because in that way he kind of, and I've warned people between rounds, don't grab the fence, don't do this, don't do that, because I will take a point off. We don't take points off for everything, because for the most part, fortunately, around this area and in Idaho, most of the people follow the rules pretty close. That's because they know that we're not going to warn them, 6 times not to elbow somebody in the back of the head, punch them in the back of the head, not to grab the, oh, if you grab it one more time, we'll take a point off. No, we're just going to take a point off. So it really is up to the discretion of the referee. We don't have a set, three warnings and then we take a point off. The only thing we do is the mouthpiece falling out. If it falls out the first time, we'll put it back in. The next time we warn you, and the next time we will take a point off if your mouthpiece keeps falling out. So there's one specific instance where if somebody, because that's a safety thing, that is part of the safety, and you got to keep it in your, and sometimes people get tired and to stop the fight, they'll spit their mouthpiece out, or not a purpose, but there's about the only one that I can think of that really, falls out, then we put it back in. The next time we warn them, and the next time we'll take a point off, because you can't keep spitting your mouthpiece out. You gotta have your mouthpiece in. So anyway, there's your question on the points. There's no set standard. It's all up to the discretion of the referee and that instant and that fight and how he's going to call it. And we do take points off from time to time. I've said for years that imagine duct tape going from the top of your head all the way down to your butt, and you can't hit anywhere on that area. And in the rules meetings, the rules meeting really set everything up. And Big John McCarthy I worked with a few weeks back, he did just a great job. I just listened to him, everything he said, and the way he said it. And his rules meeting was very long. I really enjoyed it. I don't think I could get away as long as he did, because he's famous, and everybody was just wanting to really hear what he has to say. But one thing I did pick up, the way he explained hitting to the back of the head, which I thought was excellent, and I'm going to use it in the future, is I always said the duct tape going all the way down, you can't hit to the spine or the back of the head. Well, he said anywhere behind the ears is the back of the head, and that's a great way to put it. But a lot of things he did was just made me feel really good. It reinforced that we've done a great job here in Idaho, because he basically said that kind of agreed what we've said for years is, if you're punching a guy and you're trying not to hit him in the back of the head and he's flopping around and you nick him a couple times, well, you're not trying to hit him in the back of the head. He's flopping around and making you hit him in the back of the head. So if you're making an effort not to hit him in the back of the head, you're not going to get points taken off and all that type of stuff. We do warn people, but hitting in the back of the head, basically right here, keep in front of the front of the ears and forward, and you're not hitting the back of the head. I've always said duct tape. Imagine duct tape behind your back. I'll probably start saying duct tape, and then also what Mr. Big John McCarthy said was anything behind the ears, that's where you need to keep away from. But then I always have warned in the meetings that, if you're back mounted and your guy's just absolutely stuck and he's flopping around like a fish, stuck, but he can flop around, the top guy can't punch straight down in the back of his neck, right? But if you loop the punches and he's flopping around and a couple of them nick him, you know, I'm not going to warn him. If he's stuck and you just punch straight down, I'm going to warn you fast and take points off fast. And overall, over the years, the rules meetings set everything up. I just don't have a lot of trouble with it. I mean, between me and the two other my friends that do all the refereeing here in Idaho, you know, a couple points in all the years. You know, so pretty much they keep away from the back of the head. But there's the back of the head thing and how we kind of officiate it. Well, there's the end of this segment of Ask a MMA Referee for Submissions 101. I'd like to thank Ari for putting this out for everybody, because again, I've done this for years and years and years. I'm very passionate about it, always trying to improve. My friends and I that are referees and other friends that are officials, I mean, we're freaky, we talk about this stuff all the time, so it's just great having other people ask questions, because it really is something we're passionate about, and I just love answering the questions. So thank all you men and women for asking the questions, and encourage you to ask more down the way. And again, thank you very much. Again, for Submissions 101, thanks a lot.